I was very much looking forward to The Bad Guys 2, as I really liked the first film. Having now watched it, I can say I enjoyed it. I'm pleased I didn't spend money on it. I waited until it came onto a streaming platform at the time of recording in the UK. It's on Now TV. I did enjoy it, but I'm glad I didn't pay to rent it, because I was considering it. Because I do like the first film, I do love DreamWorks, but I waited, and I think that was the right decision. But it's a decent enough experience. This was released in 2025. It's directed by Pierre Petrova, written by Yoni Brenner and Ethan Cohen, based on The Bad Guys by Aaron Blabey. And we have a voice cast including Sam Rockwell, Marc Maron, Awkwafina, Craig Robinson, Anthony Ramos, Zazie Beetz, Danielle Brooks, and various others. Really solid voice cast, great voice acting, and a pretty interesting narrative. The bad guys are trying to prove that they can be good and become involved in a plan to track down a new villain, but things don't go according to plan. Will they go back to their old ways? Will they decide to move forward with trying to be good? I won't say, but it's a decent enough narrative. I think the concept was the right decision. It makes sense following on from the first film. I think it was definitely the right story, the right approach. And I was curious to see what would happen. That being said, I wasn't that interested in the specifics of the narrative. The key plot points are realistic enough within the context of the story, but I didn't think it was that fascinating as a narrative. A good idea, believably executed, but maybe not the most engaging. So it's not the worst. In fact, I wouldn't even say it's a bad narrative, but I certainly didn't think it was as interesting as the first story. Not a bad idea, but could have been a lot more exciting. The characters are really great, though. It's great to spend more time with them, to get to know them more. We meet some new characters. They're really well written as well. And we have some great voice acting. The voices really suit the characters. That's always beneficial. Generally, really nice animation. Some scenes feel a little bit too busy, a little bit too overstimulating. There's just too much going on. But I would say that those scenes are few and far between. So it's not a big issue. But I have noticed that this is a trend with some, not all, but some more recent animations. It feels like they have this need to just make every tiny centimetre in the frame just packed full of movement and action and colour, like a lot of variety in colour and often in contrast, and it just doesn't look very good. And I am a bit concerned that that's a continuing trend, and we do see a little bit of that here, not so much with the colours not working well together, but certainly some scenes being really, really busy. But as I said, it's not all of the way throughout. It's just every now and then, but obviously enough that I thought it was worthy of note. The colours do look good. We have some fun character designs. It's absolutely fine. Some good music as well. I wouldn't watch it again. Whereas I think I would watch the first film again at some point. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a solid experience. This one, yeah, it was fine. It's a good concept, reasonably well executed, but as I said, just maybe not the most fascinating as we move from one point to the next. Decent characters though, good voice acting, generally nice animation, decent music. The Bad Guys 2 is not a bad film, and if you liked the first film, then I'd say it's one that's worth watching.